Good late Friday morning. Well, late for me. It's a little after 8 in the morning. I don't have any super important tasks for my main job, so I'll start later today after some meetings, so that I know what I need to do next. Ooh, do I have asparagus finally? That's neat. Yeah, that's not a jalapeno, that's a serrano. And we have been able to harvest some, which is fantastic. Just put these guys out, since I'm fairly sure they're not going to get sunburnt. That guy died in the wind. But, as you can see, my daikon radish are coming in. I harvested a few beans over here. Sorry, I thought I heard a giant wasp by my head. I need to harvest the rest of these beans probably this weekend. We're going to do a lot of harvesting this weekend. But, as you can see, the jungle is somewhat under control. I managed to get some mowing done. Yep. Those some radishes. I really need to get in here and cultivate this weekend before they're completely overgrown. Like, this is all field, but now it looks like lawn. My ume tree is done producing for the season, it would seem. The grass here is just so wet, like my boots are already soaked, and I just walked through that little bit of grass, which means that cutting the grass is quite difficult. Checking our spider population, keeping my weather station bug-free, I guess. Thought this is a peach tree or something like that. I forget, we looked it up. You can kind of see that one fruit there that has dried and split. Our persimmons are okay. Wasp, I'll get out of your way. Our persimmons are coming in. I guess the good news about the wetness is I leave nice little marks on the lawn that I don't want to be a lawn. But it looks like I mowed it nicely. Now, yeah, this all has a future of forest floor and food. A forest of fruit trees, specifically. As you can see, I have made a dent in the jungle. Only barely a dent. These are pretty. I don't know what these are. They're pretty. Definitely didn't plant them. There's like part of a broken toilet in that pile. Scared to think of what else might be in there. But yeah, I came in here the other day with the brush cutter, and I had planted. There's a lizard. I had planted some stuff in here, but it has all been cut back just because, I don't know, maybe if I'm really lucky, underneath all of this somewhere I will find a watermelon later, but I doubt it. Teeny tiny little frog. Toad, actually. But where there are toads, there are probably snakes, so I do need to be careful as I nearly fall over walking through here. Yeah, there's watermelon and stuff planted in here. No sign of it. I did see some nice flowers the other day from another set of kabocha squash. There's an oil filter. Didn't plant that myself. Still don't know what I'm exactly going to do about all of the trash that we're finding in here. This isn't like the US where you can just throw things in a trash can and be done with it. We have to separate things and handle things in a certain way. But, yeah, that spiky boy wasn't putting out any green, so got rid of that. Don't know what I'm going to do with what's left of them. But yeah, it's definitely a little bit less of a jungle than it used to be. I think that yellow flower is those yellow flowers are part of the kabocha that I planted. Kabocha squash that I planted. But I don't know. My blackberry, I don't even see it anymore. I don't know that blackberry has survived. Maybe. It could be just green amid the rest of the green there. Don't know. I need to clean all of that up this autumn or winter. This was the first grass I got cut when we got back from vacation, so Tuesday or Wednesday. It already needs cut again. It's never ending. Yep. Harvested some tomatoes. We harvested a ton of cucumbers the last couple of days, and okra. Speaking of, that okra got really happy when we got into rainy season. I didn't expect it to grow at all. They were like 50 yen each or something. Maybe a little more than that. I'm not a huge fan of okra, but wife loves okra, so thought we would grow some. Lemongrass is hanging on. Celery is trying to bounce back, maybe. It's not completely dead. I planted 3. There are... Well, the other one was still alive, too. Oh, 2 out of 3 here. Oh, nope, there it is. 3. I threw some tomatillo seeds in here, and I think some dill seeds in here. We'll see if those come up or not. These beans continue to just be. Beans are just being. I need to refill my wasp trap. But I'll put out some. You spiders. I like the spiders, I just don't like unexpectedly running into their webs. Cherry tomatoes are still producing. Mini tomatos, they're called in Japanese. Yeah, this whole thing has become overgrown in basically no time. Some kind of beans. More cucumber. Beans. And I probably mentioned it before, but like all of these seeds were several years old, so the fact that anything came up was quite surprising. Yeah, you're still way green. But we have harvested several buckets of cucumbers, which is just crazy to me. Whatever was in here has been harvested and were not survived. Well, there's some beings hiding in and amongst all of this. Trying not to annoy the bees that are around. More beans. Got sweet potatoes. I think those are sweet potato plants. If they grow, I will be quite pleased. Okra. Yep, these are also okra that are... Maybe that'll be my goal today. Try and get some of the weeds away from this okra. Corn, I mostly just have left it here so that other bugs can eat it and hopefully leave the rest of my stuff alone. That might be a bad strategy. I'm strongly considering taking it out today. Ooh. Frog, toad. Yeah, that wasn't human who did that, so we might possibly have some critters coming in through here. So maybe it wasn't just the wind. We do have deer in the area from what I've heard, but I've not seen any yet. It's starting to get some red on them. Oh, what's this? Yeah. Oh, I've annoyed some flying insect. Sorry, bees. So there's a kabocha squash that I almost stepped on. We have a bunch of squash hanging out in here. It's another target to weed around. I'm not going to bother weeding around anything that isn't actually still alive and healthy. At least somewhat. Yeah, the eggplant's looking alright. Not quite ready yet. I thought we'd only get one set of eggplants out of there, so anything else is a bonus. This I need to come through and take out. This I need to plow. So yeah, soybeans. How are my soybeans looking? Beanie. I have no idea when to harvest these guys. What are you? Oh, you're a stink bug. Or a squash bug. Some more soybeans. So, as you can potentially see from the ones that I've tossed over there, we have bugs that have eaten. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that's a missed opportunity. Beautiful ripe tomato. Yeah, well, I didn't see him in there. Wonder how he got knocked over. But yeah, we had worms or something inside of several of our tomatoes. I can't tell. Yep. Oh, well. There's another one on the vine that has gone bad. That's not good. Full of fruit flies. Get out of there. I guess the rain was too much here. I don't know. This is my first year really growing real quote unquote, at least big tomatoes, so this is all kind of, how is that? Trial and error. Yeah, I guess my first test today, I guess I will maybe get rid of some of this corn. Strongly debating whether to pull up this sheet or not. I suppose we will. But I guess we'll go put you over here in the corner. Time lapse. We haven't had a time lapse Tuesday or Thursday. I think I'm doing Tuesday in a while, so yep, why don't we do that?